It's cruise craft time. This is a craft that I've been wanting to do, and I'll be able to use it after the cruise as well. But one of the things that I think is really cool is the door decorating of the cruise experience. And so we've purchased some magnets. I'll show those a little bit later in my haul situation. But I also wanted to make some bunting for the door and for our room. I also purchased the extra package of the birthday celebration room decor, which is a jumbo size towel. I'll put a picture up. The jumbo size towel and the 2 pillowcases and some like hanging banners and another magnet that I'll say like, let's celebrate or something along those lines. Oh, if you see Bun Bun, she's over here. She's in a muzzle. We're dealing with some stuff at home. Yeah, we're working through it. But anyways, so these crafts that I want to do, I'm making 2 different types of bunting. One is going to be classic like triangle style, like banner bunting. And then this next one, I want to use wool balls. So my thinking is I can use embroidery floss, an embroidery needle, and then wool balls. These are ones that I had left over from another project. So I'll use these. I'm not going to use the brown and black, but I'll use the rest of these colors. And then I bought these ones that are more jewel toned colors. There's not a ton in here. I'm hoping to get like 2 strands out of this, one for the door and then one for inside the room. But we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna pour all the balls out on my table. I have some lemon meringue or key lime pie from Who's Your Mama to get me through this. I'm gonna watch some YouTube pack with me videos, my favorite, maybe some cruise vlogs too. But yeah, we're gonna start doing some cruise crafts, which I'm really excited about. I'm done with my first set. To keep them from getting tangled, I do need to cut this extra off. I just don't have any scissors over here. To keep them from getting tangled, I just wrap them around a piece of cardboard, and I'm adding some extra string in case I want to make it longer and space the balls out a little bit more. Right now they're spaced maybe like 1 inch or 1/2 inch apart. But yeah, I think this came out really cute. Now I need to make the second one. I'm so excited to decorate the door. It's gonna be so fun and so cute. I'll be sure to show you when we're there. But yeah, great. Bunting, done. We did it. First bunting. We'll do the second one together as well. This is bunting 1, bunting 2, and I just wrap them around cardboard to keep them from getting tangled, and just an easy way to take them in my suitcase. I'm really worried about all of the extras that I'm bringing and my suitcase getting overweight, in addition to the things that I have to bring, like my clothes and shoes and toiletries. but we'll make it work. I might bring 2 suitcases, like a carry-on suitcase and a regular size check suitcase. But yeah, these are done. We can check these off the list. We still have left to do the collars that I'm going to make, and I'll show you those. I want to make the pennant style bunting, and then there was one other thing that I wanted to make. Now I can't think of it. It'll come to me and we'll do it together. Maybe, or maybe that's it. I don't know. We'll find out together. All right, I'll check back in with you when we start doing our next craft. Cruise craft. I love it. Cruise crafts. Cool. Bye. We are home from Michael's, as you saw, RIP Joanne, and I purchased some felt. And what we're gonna do with this felt is make pennant style banners. I have some of these yellow ones left over from another project that I did. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of triangles, and then I'm gonna sew them to this almost like rick-rack ribbon. These will go on the door and the rest of the room. So let's get to making some banners. Well, first we're gonna make triangles and then we'll make banners. So what I did is I made a template that I did the measurements on, so I know exactly where I need to do things to, you know, do all of that stuff. So you'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I finished 2 rolls of the rickrack and I attached it to this piece of cardboard the felt came in, and I'm really pleased with how this is coming out. I'm not doing like a pattern. I wanted to keep it random, just like the wool balls. I think I have enough to do the next 2 pretty well. I think we cut these pretty accurately. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going and I'll show you the end product. Okay, we're done. We have 4 spools wrapped here, and I ran out of the white, and so I had some red rickrack that I used up, and then I had another spool of yellow rickrack. So I'm gonna wrap these guys up too. I still have so many squares or so many triangles, so I'm going to get more rickrack eventually to use at some other point, but I think this is enough for the cruise. So cruise craft number 2 completed. I'm really excited about these. I think they're coming out really fun. I'm really excited to decorate the room. I wish I could like Disneyify these a little bit more, but I think that's okay because there will be enough Disney in the room already. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing this. I think it just like plays into the excitement of going on this cruise. Because like I said in another vlog, like this is the most excited I've been on a trip in a really long time, or for a trip in a really long time. And I can't wait for it to get here. Right now we're at 50 days, or I'm sorry, 58 days until the cruise. So it's going to be a long 58 days, but doing stuff like this really makes it seem more real and sooner, and just really pumps up the volume for how excited I am for this cruise. So what we have left, I remembered the other craft that I wanted to do. I wanted to use polymer clay. I have a bunch of polymer clay. I went through a polymer clay phase, and I want to make polymer clay stars and turn them into magnets for the door and inside the room. I have so much polymer clay, so I ordered these really cute star cutters. So when those come in, we'll make those. I'm still waiting on some patches to come in for these. They're right here. I'm making these sailor collars. I just bought these sailor collars. Classic like square back, tie in the front, but I found a person on Etsy who makes custom embroidered sailor Disney patches. So for mine, I bought Goofy and Pluto, and I'm going to like attach them to the back of this. And then for Perla's, I picked up Daisy and Minnie. So Daisy and Minnie will go on the back of hers, and these are just a way to like jazz up our outfits for the cruise. So like I have some outfits that are just like a plain blue and red dress, and so this will go really cute over that, or even like over a t-shirt and some like linen shorts, and then this. I think it'll just be really cute and really like leaning into cruise. I was getting my outfits ready and like planning all of my outfits, and I realized that I'm doing like a very nautical theme, like red, white, and blue are the colors of most of my clothes for this cruise, which I think is okay. Like I'm okay with, but I just think it's really funny that I'm leaning this hard into a nautical theme rather than just like a Disney theme. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of Disney elements to my outfits, but it's definitely like nautical and then Disney. I'll show you all in another vlog all of the things that I've picked up so far, including the shirts that I'm going to wear and the outfits that I'm going to wear. I've broken my rule of like shopping my closet. I just don't have any Disney cruise stuff. And again, I'm so excited for this trip. So I've purchased a lot of Disney Cruise vintage t-shirts, and I'll show you those, and some other like vintage knickknacks that I'm really excited about. This cruise cannot come soon enough. Okay, until the next craft, which will be either the polymer clay stars or attaching, oh, there's Bun Bun, or attaching the patches to the sailor collar. And then those will be all the cruise crafts until maybe I think of something else. Okay, catch you in a few minutes. We are here for another cruise craft. I am so excited about these. They are ridiculous, but very cute. And I think they will just like level up the cruise outfits. These are something I purchased from someone on Etsy. Her name is, the shop name is CheekiMonkez. I'll show you. CheekiMonkez. And these are custom patches, but cruise characters. So there is a Pluto, Daisy, Minnie, and Goofy. And what was really cool, she could customize the colors. Before, this shirt was, oh, I don't even remember. This was not the colorway of Goofy, but I wanted him to match like current Goofy sailor outfit on the cruise. So I had her do a red shirt. He doesn't wear a blue scarf, but I put blue in there to bring in the blue scarf that I'm going to attach these to. And she customized the blue color for me. I wanted a little darker blue than what she originally had on there. So I picked up these 4 patches, and these are going to go on a sailor collar. They're just tie front, classic square neck, back situation. And we're gonna wear these over like corresponding outfits and like dresses and t-shirts and stuff, and just do a little tie. But they're so cute. I love them so much. So we're going to sew or iron them on. She offered the ability to do iron-ons or sew-ons, and I just did iron-ons. These aren't going to be like heavily worn, so I think iron-on will be fine. But I did one for Perla and then one for myself. And I had Perla pick out what characters she wanted. This is for Perla. She's going to get Minnie and Daisy in their cute sailor outfits. They are a little bigger. This one's going to be mine. I did Pluto and Goofy. And they're a little larger than I would like. I wish I would have asked if they could have been a touch smaller, but totally fine. I did think about just doing Pluto in the middle, but I really wanted both of them. The unevenness of this is kind of throwing me off, but that's fine. But those are the little collars that we're gonna do, and I'm gonna iron these on now. Simple little cruise craft, nothing crazy, nothing too intense. Oh my gosh, aren't these the cutest things you've ever seen? What a find. I love Etsy. I love what people can do. The creative process, what people think of. So great. They're finished. Look how cute they are. Seriously. We can't stand it. Little Daisy and Minnie, little Goofy and Pluto. So good. I'm gonna take a picture and post the reviews, or post an Etsy review, because yes, I need to. I'm also wearing some hats that'll go good with these. I purchased a Donald hat from Shop Disney. It'll be in my haul video, or my pre-trip haul video, and then also my outfit planning video. But I bought the Donald hat to go with this, and then I also found a vintage Goofy hat. It is just like a classic sailor cap, and then it has his ears on it. So those will go so good with these two little, or this, my little sailor collar. I'll show you what it looks like on. These just came out so cute. I can't handle them. They are just so perfect. The patches stuck so well. It was so easy to do. Like, this took me all of like 15 minutes maybe, and that's being generous. But what I plan on doing, like most of my outfits, and you can watch my outfit planning video when that comes up if you're so inclined. This will go up before that, I think. How are we gonna tie this? I could tie it like a tie. There we go. Oh, there we go. How cute. But I'm wearing mostly like red, white, and navy outfits, and they'll go so cute. I have a bunch of like vintage Disney shirts, and then for my dinner outfits, I have dresses, and they're like red and blue and white, most of them. I do have like a ponyo dress that I'm wearing, and then a daisy bound outfit for our dinner at Ashante. But the rest of them are like red, like nautical-ish themed. But these, like, they sit so nice. And then look how cute. I don't know what they look like from the back. I'm assuming they look cute. I'm looking at my computer's screen reflection. But look at that. Look at that. Just look at them. Ugh. These make me so happy. I am so excited for this cruise. I haven't been this excited for a vacation in a really long time. I've been thinking about going on a Disney cruise for probably like a year. And we just booked this one like 2 months ago, or not 2 months ago, maybe like 3 months ago. As I'm filming this segment, all these crafts are happening over the course of a couple of weeks. But as of today, there's 47 days left till the cruise, and doing these like projects just gets me more excited and brings the Disney vibes. So pleased with how these came out. They're a little ridiculous, but when in Disney, right? When in Disney. I wonder if I can find like cute little Mickey patches to like embroider or to go on here. Maybe little sailor Mickeys. I'll see if I can find some on Etsy. Just little, or just like little Mickey heads in general. That would be really cute to add some Mickey to the front, or like even here. I purchased a Mickey holding a Sailor Duffy pin. Again, that'll be in my like haul video. And I was gonna put him on the front here, but I'm wondering if I can get little Mickey head patches or little Mickey sailor patches to put on the front, just like little, like inch size maybe, because that would be really cute too. This might not be over yet. We'll find out together. Okay, cruise craft done. Hello friends, it's been a minute. I haven't picked up the camera in a while. It's been a couple of days, but we are, let me hide my info, 37 days away from the cruise. We are in the 30s. I'm so excited. Today's cruise craft that we're gonna work on is magnets. I initially wanted to make these magnets out of polymer clay, but I had so much felt left over from making the pennants, and I like the idea of like the colors matching and being consistent throughout the decor. And I ordered these star cutters for the polymer clay. They're just 3D printed from someone on Etsy. But what I'm doing with them is putting them on the felt, tracing them out, and then cutting them. And there's the two sizes. So there's the bigger size and then the smaller size. And then what I'll do is I have these sticker magnets. They're downstairs. I would show you. They're just little circles. On one side's adhesive, which would stick to the back of the felt, and then the magnet would magnet to the wall. And what I want to do is create like a trail of stars in all different colors, leading either to like our fish extender, pixie dust hanger, or to our door, like coming down the hallway just a little bit, depending on like where our room is located. And I think that'll just be really cute. And if we have any extras, maybe I'll do it leading from the entrance of the door down to the hallway, or from our TV or wherever. I have like 90 to 100 magnets, I think. I forget what the pack was at Michael's. But yeah, there's a lot of them. So I'm going to work on this today. I'm going to watch some television. It's not very exciting. It's literally tracing the stars, cutting them out, and putting them in a little baggie. I did a couple of colors already. Here, I'll show you what I've done. I did these dark hunter green ones and yellow. And then I did a royal purple, like a tealy blue, red, and then I have a couple more colors. There's gonna be so many, but I think it'll be fun. Putting them up and taking them down will be tedious, but that's okay. But I'm gonna get started on this. I'm gonna quit working on these, or quit. I'm gonna keep working on these. It's pretty mundane one to watch, so I won't put a lot of B-roll in of this. Sorry if you just heard Maud sigh. Yeah, I'm just gonna power through these. It's pretty tedious. I'm watching a couple of vloggers. There's two that have cruise ones that I really like. It's Seas and Dreams, and then also Maggie Mouse. I'll post them down below. I really love their cruise series. They both are for the Wish. Well, Seas and Dreams just posted one for the Treasure, but they have two Wish ones. And it's just helping to continue the magic into our cruise. So until the next one, I think there's just one other thing that I want to do with you all for this video. It's a very simple one. And then so I came up with a new outfit idea, which is a Duffy outfit, and I'm going to make an outfit, and I don't know that that's all that crafty. I did do a sewing vlog, and that was a lot of fun, unrelated to Disney, and I thought about including that here, but it just seems like a big departure from crafting to sewing. Oh, sorry, something's on my eyeball. Something's out of my eyeball. So I wanted to to do that, but I feel like it was a bigger departure, and it's also something I've not made before and I don't have a pattern for, and I can't find a pattern for, so I'm just winging it, which is a lot of me just staring and thinking. I don't think that would make for much of a fun vlog, so I think I'm just gonna do that on my own. But that outfit will be in my outfit planning video, hopefully, if I like the way that it comes out, but it'll be a Sailor Duffy inspired outfit, which I'm really excited about. But other than that, there's one other thing that I want to do with you guys, and then we'll be done with our cruise crafts. I hope this is kind of fun. I'm having fun. Okay. I'll check back in with you a little bit later. Bye. Hello, friends. Sorry for my crazy hair. I've been helping my friend paint all day and I have not showered yet. I just got home. So this is for pixie dusting. If you're not familiar with pixie dusting, this is a random act of gift giving that happens in the Disney universe. So for example, one of my friends received a pair of handmade ears when we were at Hollywood Studios because it was her birthday and someone noticed that she was wearing a birthday button, so they gave her a pair of ears. Sometimes it's in the form of friendship bracelets or little bags of candy or little sticker packs. There's all different types of pixie dusting that happens, but on Disney cruises, it's one of two major things that happen that are really special. The other one is fish extenders, which is more of like a formalized gift exchange that you are set up with before you go on the cruise and you know who you're giving gifts to, whereas this is completely random and usually they're like smaller little gifts. And when thinking about what we wanted to pixie dust, I wanted to do something that was very Perla and I. So we came up with doing these little notebooks. I ordered a bunch of these little notebooks. They're plain paper on the inside. Nothing fancy, it's like recycled brown covers. And then I purchased a bunch of pens in different colors. And I went on Etsy and found a seller who makes, sorry for the crinkles, who makes journaling stickers. And I bought a bunch of journaling stickers that I'm going to put on the notebooks. So here are some of them. She has a couple of different like cruise and beach related ones. So I purchased this set, and part of this journaling set was also these. And then I purchased this little beach set of Mickey and Friends, and then a little Pooh beach set, little Winnie the Pooh and Friends beach set. And then let's see here, there's the Mickey and Friends beach set, and I think I got the Winnie the Pooh and Friends beach set. And then I was looking high and low for just stickers of the cruise logo. I found like vinyl transfer ones, but I could not find for the life of me just little sticker decals. So before I placed this order, I reached out to the shop. By the way, the shop name is Pretty Sheepy. You can see it there on Etsy. I reached out to them and I was like, hey, what are the chances that you can just make a sticker sheet full of cruise line logos? And they were like, no problem, I got you. And so within 2 days, they like whipped up a sticker sheet that just has a bunch of cruise line logos on it. So what I'm going to do is decorate these notebooks with the stickers, and we're going to give a pen that matches like color wise, and the pen will go in here like so. And then I made these little signs. I don't know if you can read that, but it just says, just a little notebook, perfect for a magical memory, an autograph from your favorite pal, a cast compliment to drop off at guest services, or your best cruise thoughts, drawings, or to-do lists. These notebooks are for you to keep, a little pixie dust from us to you, and then our room number. The reason we wanted to do notebooks and why that felt so right is because Perla is a really big junk journaler, and she also just like writes to-do lists all the time in journals. I am a travel journal person, and then I have journals for everything. Like I have a YouTube journal, I have my travel journal, I have journals for my sewing projects and things of that nature. So making little notebooks just felt very us. So I'm gonna cut these out, and just a little notebook is gonna pop out of the top of it. And so we're gonna carry these around with us and give them to like our table mates at dinner or to other people that we just like run into, or kids that we run into. And then we're also going to leave these in our fish extender. So part of the fish extender, I think I understand this. So fish extender received its name from stateroom doors where the numbers are, the room numbers are, used to always be a fish little decal. Now it's like other things like a shell or a carriage or what have you. But they all used to be fish, and people would hang baskets or over the door hangers, organizers, or envelope mail organizers or whatever. And so they just became fish extenders. And so part of the fish extender exchange is you go put your gifts inside their hanging fish extender. So while we're not formally partaking in fish extendering, we are doing the pixie dusting. So we will have a fish extender. This is the one that I found on eBay, and it's this red and white Mickey with these little pockets, and then it hangs, and we're going to put, I'm not sure what this was for, like originally, like it's definitely an organizer of some sort, but like I don't know what exactly it's for. But I have our doors, stateroom doors themed Winnie the Pooh, and I have these like vintage Winnie the Pooh bean bags. I'm just gonna tuck them in these two pockets. And then the notebooks for pixie dusting are gonna go in the pockets. And I made a little sign that says, "Right this way, take a notebook." And I'm gonna hang that underneath here. And then I also, with my Cricut, made, where are they? With my Cricut, I made some letters to hang at the bottom and at the top of the fish extender. So this one says, "Best cruise ever." And then this one will go at the top. This one will go at the top and it says, "Hiya, pal." So I'll attach these to the fish extender once we get it hung up and set up. But I'm just keeping this in like a little plastic folder right now until we get there to keep it from getting all squished. So I'm going to cut all of these out. I'm not going to place them inside the envelope or inside the notebooks just yet because they'll be popping out of the top, and I want to make sure they don't get bent or whatever. So I'm going to pack the notebooks in their original box that they came in. Also, I didn't think about the weight of the notebooks. These are definitely gonna have to go on my carry-on because this box of notebooks, we're doing 60. It's pretty darn heavy, but I'm gonna cut all these out, and then I'm going to put all the stickers on the notebooks, and then we'll be all set. I'm so excited about these. We were thinking really long and hard about what to do. We wanted to do something that really felt like us, and I think this is that. And I just think this is a great idea for all ages. Like, I feel like kids will appreciate this. I know if I received a notebook as an adult, I would really appreciate this. And I like the idea of people being able to like take this to drawing class, or take this to get autographs, or leaving cast compliments, I think is a really big one. And like ripping them out and taking them to guest services. So I'm just really excited about this. So let's do some cutting out and do some stickering together. Finished a few. Like, look how cute this is. I mean, I think it's cute, but this one is just all the stickers with a little pen, and it's got the note in it. This is a little Winnie the Pooh one. I'm gonna try to match the color of the pen to the stickers, but it just has little cuteness. And then it has the little card on the inside. I just think they're really sweet. And then these will go in our fish extender, like these. And we'll probably put some out every day. But like that. So cute, right? I love it. So that is definitely, I'm gonna continue working on this and finish these, but this is definitely the last cruise craft, because this video goes up tomorrow, for me tomorrow. So I need to add this in there and then get it uploaded and ready to go for tomorrow. But yeah. Maybe this inspires you for your next pixie dusting adventure. Yeah, cool, thanks. Yay. Hello, I realize that I haven't been recording. I am working on another cruise craft. I am 29 days out from the cruise, and this is the last cruise craft that I wanted to do. And this isn't like super crafty by any means, but it is something that I wanted to get done. That is a DIY project for the cruise. I wanted a specific water bottle for this cruise and for Disney in general and to use every day. I don't need any more water bottles. I don't think anybody needs any more water bottles, but I was really excited about this idea. I ordered a bunch of stickers from Etsy and from small shops to put on a water bottle. So I ordered this Yeti water bottle in like a neutral color. I forget what color this is. And then I've been laying out, Tetrising a bunch of stickers that I wanted to put on here of movies that I love, of Disney movies and Pixar movies that I love. I did already put the Duffy and Friends sticker on the bottom. I just thought it was really cute. But let me show you the stickers that I will be using. I took a piece of paper and measured it to the exact size of the water bottle, the circumference of the water bottle, and I've been Tetrising all of these stickers. There's a couple that I wasn't able to fit. The Disney duck and dot didn't make the cut, and then the monorail I think I might try to put around the edge of the water bottle. But I've Tetrised all of these together, and they're some of my favorite movies, or just like icons of the park. So we have like Coco and Moana and Brave and Star Wars and Raya and, you know, all of those lovely movies. And I just love, there was one particular seller that does all of these like little ones where it's like they're holding ones in relation to them, like Figment's holding Orange Bird and Mushu's holding the rest of the cast from Mulan, and Fozzie's holding Kermit and Miss Piggy. And I just thought it was really cute and a way to incorporate the rest of the characters that I love. And then of course I had to include a Disney cruise one. So I'm going to attach these to this water bottle and hopefully it goes well. I love this Encanto one. I think it's so beautiful. I have been using the X-Acto knife to like cut some of the edges off a little bit to make it so they don't overlap as much. But we'll see. Hopefully I can make this look nice. The pressure of recording this is going to be too much, so I will check back in once I've got everything placed on the water bottle. Wish me luck. Sorry, it might be a little dark. It did take a little finagling, but I got them all on here. And now this is officially my Disney water bottle. I love it so much. It's so cute. A little overkill, but whatever. I love it. I'm gonna go back through and like take a credit card and like get them all down really well. But like Encanto, Oliver and Company, Sisu from Raya, it's just so good. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. Water bottle, it's done. Thank you for coming along on this cruise craft video. I hope you all enjoy it and maybe it inspired you to maybe do some crafts for your next cruise or some inspiration on what you can do for your next cruise. I had a lot of fun making this stuff. I'm a crafty person by nature. I'm a serial crafter, I like to say. I love trying new things and just making stuff in general. And so this was a lot of fun for me. I'm excited to see how everything comes together with my outfits, especially the collar and also the door decorations. It's going to be really tedious putting up all of those stars, but I think it'll be really cool. I'm going to sketch out a design to see, which is probably a little extreme, but I'm going to sketch it out to see how many stars I have to do the design that I want to do, but I'll show you all of that in that vlog. But the next one that's going to come out of this series is going to be a outfit planning video. So you'll get to see me style that collar with the outfits that I plan on wearing. And then after that is going to be my pack with me video. And then it's cruise time. We set sail. So super exciting. This cruise can't come soon enough. We're 28 days out now, or 29 days out, something like that. But until the next one, I hope you have a great day, a great time, a great week. I'll see you then. Bye, friends.